Hello and welcome to Photo Reviews. I hope you are all doing well. If you may have noticed, the channel's name and logo has been different for some time now, and that is because the channel was hacked on 10th of this month. The hackers took over and changed the name and icon, and in fact all the videos were unavailable. It was a major setback, but by God's grace we have managed to recover it. I just want to take this opportunity to really appreciate all those who reached out to try and help as well as encourage us. Team YouTube and Google have been very helpful, and we really do appreciate the assistance they offered us so that we can get back on track and continue offering you informative content on cars and bikes. That said, I had received several requests on a comparison between two saloons that are a common sight in the Kenyan market. Both cars are really selling well, and it can be a bit confusing when it comes to deciding on which one exactly to go for. These are the 2016 Toyota Allion and the 2016 Nissan Sylphy. In this video, we will compare their specifications, then also look at their strong and weak points, then finally give our recommendation. So please stay tuned and do consider subscribing to the channel for more informative content on cars and bikes. So the 2016 Nissan Sylphy is the third generation, which was in production from 2012 till 2020, while the 2016 Toyota Allion is the second and final generation, which was in production from 2007 till 2021. So straight away, let's begin with the prices of these cars. 2016 Nissan Sylphy will set you back from around 1.45 to around 1.7 billion shillings, depending on the trim level and mileage. It's much more affordable than a Toyota Allion, which costs roughly between 1.85 to 2.45. Yes, this Allion is the newer facelifted version, but it's quite overpriced, but still slightly affordable compared to its sister, the Toyota Premium. What is surprising about the prices of these two cars is that the Sylphy offers more features but is more affordable than the Allion, which doesn't offer much in terms of features. Moving on to the engine options, the Nissan Sylphy comes with either an 1800cc for the Japanese imports or a 1600cc for the Singapore imports. Both engines come paired to a CVT gearbox, and the car is only available in front-wheel drive. In terms of power, the 1800cc is good enough for both short and long journeys. It's very decent, and you will probably not feel the need for more power. The 1600cc, as expected, is slightly less powerful but more fuel efficient, but still it's also good enough even for long journeys. Though when it comes to overtaking, you will have to plan ahead because it's not that powerful for such sudden overtaking maneuvers. In terms of reliability, both engines are very simple and reliable. The only issue that is worth mentioning is to do with the CVT gearbox, which may overheat, especially on long journeys. So it's very advisable to install an aftermarket transmission oil cooler and you'll be good to go. Toyota Allion, on the other hand, comes with three engine options: 1500cc, an 1800cc, and a 2000cc. The only transmission option available is a CVT, and this car is available in either front or all-wheel drive. The 2000cc is only available in front-wheel drive. These engines are super reliable and easy to maintain. The 1500cc is not necessarily underpowered, it's just okay for decent driving. It can do both short and long journeys without a problem. The 1800cc is slightly more powerful, but as expected, slightly less fuel efficient. Same case applies to the 2000cc. It's more powerful and in fact ideal for long journeys, but again slightly less fuel efficient. The 1.8 liter in the Sylphy can achieve up to around 15 km per liter. In traffic, it will certainly drop to around 11 or 12 km per liter depending on how heavy the traffic is. The 1600cc is slightly more fuel efficient. It can achieve up to around 17 km per liter. The 1500cc in the Allion can get up to 18 km per liter. The 1800cc around 15 km per liter. And the more powerful 2000cc around 14 km per liter. All these figures will always depend on how you drive and also how well you maintain the car. Nissan Sylphy has a 52-liter fuel tank, while Toyota Allion has a larger 60-liter tank. In terms of the ground clearance, the Sylphy measures in at around 166 millimeters, while Toyota Allion has a clearance of around 165 millimeters. So they are almost at par. Generally, they have very decent ground clearance, and if they are not heavily loaded, they will be able to clear most bumps. But once they are heavily loaded, clearing those huge bumps may be a bit of a challenge. And as I always say, modifying the suspension will definitely affect the ride and handling of these cars. So the only other option may be installing slightly larger wheels. That said, I don't think these two cars need any modifications. Their clearance is decent enough and right at the exact recommended clearance here in Kenya, which is about 165 millimeters. The carb weight of the Sylphy ranges between 1188 to 1255 kgs, while that of the Allion ranges between 1200 to 1330 kgs. As for the brakes, both cars get ventilated discs at the front and drums at the back, which is not bad. Drums are easy and cheaper to maintain compared to disc brakes. These are not very fast cars, so the braking doesn't need to be too sharp. Lastly, some of the extra features you can get in both cars include alloy wheels, fog lights, keyless entry and go, LED lights, driver's electric seat, steering mounted audio controls, and cruise control. The Nissan Sylphy takes it even further by offering dual zone AC and even a sunroof. So now, with the specifications out of the way, which one would you prefer in terms of the exterior design? Do let me know in the comment section. I think they both look good, but I would prefer the Toyota Allion's look. It looks very premium and sharp. Interior wise, both cars are very spacious at both the front and back rows. The seats are well padded and offer good support. At the back, 3 people can be accommodated comfortably, even on long journeys. Their dash designs are simple but functional, with all the controls placed logically where you would expect them to be. The Nissan Sylphy has a few advantages compared to the Allion. It has rear AC vents and also has a pass-through to the boot from the back row of seats, meaning you can be able to put something long in the boot. In terms of the boot space, the Sylphy measures in at around 510 liters, while the Allion measures in at around 490 liters. So the Sylphy has a slightly larger boot. So now, what are the strengths and weaknesses of these cars? Beginning with the Sylphy, this car is very comfortable in terms of the ride. It's actually more comfortable than the Toyota Allion. It's also very spacious. Another strong point is that it's a very good value proposition. It offers good value for money. It's more affordable than its competitors, yet it offers some impressive features that the competitors do not offer. The last strong point is its ease of maintenance. It's an affordable and easy car to maintain. The spare parts are easy to find and are also well priced. On to its weak points, it's only one, which is the CVT gearbox. Nissan gearboxes are not among the most reliable ones out there, and they can be a bit problematic, but once you install the aftermarket transmission oil cooler, you will be good to go. That oil cooler is roughly around 20,000 shillings, and it will give you peace of mind knowing that your transmission will not end up overheating, especially on a long journey. Let's move on to the Toyota Allion's strong points. The first one is its reliability. It's a very reliable car. These cars are known to last a very long time without any major issues. It's also spacious. It has good resale value, being that it wears that Toyota badge. But that good resale value will also largely depend on how you maintain the car. Any misused car will certainly not have a good resale value. Another strong point is ease of maintenance. Toyota parts are shared across the board, so you will never have to worry about not getting the spares. Lastly, it's a good looking car. This facelift has brought about some elegance and premiumness. On to the weak points. It's actually a weak point, and it has to do with the price. It's very overpriced. The premium is even more overpriced and overrated. So there you have it. Which one should you go for? Both cars are good, but I don't see why you should get the Toyota Allion, unless maybe if you really like it and the funds allow you to get one. If I were to give a recommendation, it will be the Nissan Sylphy. Get one with around 1.6 million shillings. part with another 20,000 shillings for the transmission oil cooler, and you will have a spacious, comfortable and reliable car. You will save yourself around 300,000 shillings or more by not getting the Allion. That said, do let me know which one you will go for in the comment section. Personally, I will just buy a Sylphy and save a lot of money. For the price of an Allion or Premier, you can get a way better car. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any inquiries, as always, feel free to reach me via WhatsApp or email. Please consider subscribing to the channel for more informative content on cars as well as bikes. That's it for this particular episode. Stay safe. See you in the next one.